Welcome to War Mode.
Let me start off with two words. Made in America.
Yeah, I don't think people are dating at all. I think people are just hooking up. That's what they're doing. I don't like cuckolding. I don't want to share something that belongs to somebody else. She's not mine.
They are beginning a slight increase in the number of doses that will be getting to the state.
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay?
And the Eagles are so much better than Eagles! No.
Stay off social media, people. Trust your local officials. Trust us here. Trust a news source that you know and trust to be honest about this. They're doing their job. They're doing it right.
In Colorado, yes, there's about 4 underground bases, one being at Denver International Air Base.
You think I'm making that shit up?
I live 8 minutes away from here, and when I leave tonight, I got 3 miles away, Dr. Oz in his mansion in New Jersey.
And think of Iraq because that's where my son died.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the deal. It's a difficult time.
To specify the business people that have raped my people that just so happen to be Jewish.
There's one brave young man in this room who wants to come and say what he thinks the importance of International Women's Day is.
Not only should women clean up, women should clean up unprompted.
My name is John Fetterwoman.
Died like 10 years ago. If I was dead, I'd probably be Jesus.
I just do. I think that simply is also, let's talk about the trillions in massive tax cuts to the corporate tax structure as well. True. Trillions of dollars that have added to the deficit, and now they still want to support those as well. True.
That is fucking, hey, here, come get me. That's fucking retarded. I know I'm not supposed to say that, Biden, but that's fucking retarded.
Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip.
They're called DUMBs, like you can learn a lot from this dummy, but DUMB stands for Deep Underground Military Base.
Come on ladies, one pound fish. Come on ladies, one pound fish. Have a look, 1 pound fish. Have a look, 1 pound fish. Very, very good. 1 pound fish, very, very cheap. 1 pound fish, 6, 4, 5 pound, 1 pound each. 6, 4, 5 pound, 1 pound each. Very, very good and very.
That was a good victory to start. Yeah.
Nice Wordle.
Gives me a lot of positive vibe.
Yeah, that was I got off it after a little while. It just wasn't my thing.
I mean, I'm doing it with my mom, so.
No, I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying, like,
I mean, it's fine.
You
can fine.
But all right. We were talking to the amazing Stephen Kelly, and
yeah, you guys did like a whole. You guys did a head nod over the Denver airport, and I was like, "What are you guys talking about?"
I had zero clue you were.
I'm in the dark here.
In the dark about the Denver airport. So we start here. This is it. This is
What am I looking at?
That's the Denver airport.
Why is it fucking tense?
Shaped like teepees?
Yeah.
Maybe a hat
Oh, was
tip.
it built on an Indian burial ground?
Might have been. It was a hat tip to, I think the Apaches that were out there or some shit. But they had a decent airport. And supposedly, like, get this off the bat, I believe in everything the conspiracies are saying, because every podcast that I listen to about this is Heeman and Hawing. Like, obviously, this is fucking bullshit. This is bullshit. The main stuff that fucks me up about all this stuff is the amount of construction that goes into making these fucking things. Because I've done dumpsters at the Philadelphia airport. I've seen airport construction. Yes, it's mega. This makes no sense.
This is 1.5 times the size of Manhattan.
It is? Holy shit, nice fact. There's a lot of facts about it.
And it is built on an Indian burial ground.
Is it
where
really?
This is kind of rubbing it in their face. It's kind of fucked up.
Holy shit, I didn't know it was actually built on rubber burial. So it was completed in 95. I think it started somewhere in the 80s with like a grant. I think it was like 160 million it started off with. And it went 16 months over, which...
That's normal, yeah.
Yeah, technically speaking... Not fucking bad.
Yeah, not that
but
big
like
a deal.
when they were doing this, there were so many fucking contractors on site that no one knew what the fuck was up.
Right.
So like everyone's on like different compartmentalized areas of this. And like, dude, there's trains to get you from point A to point B. So there's tunnels already. That's a fact. The camera crews went through the tunnels. So like all of that is fucking true. 11,000 dudes worked on this.
That's a lot of dudes.
That's a fuck ton of fucking dudes. 52.4 square miles. That's fucking massive.
Yeah, it's 1.5 Manhattans.
Yeah. I think it's like 640 acres or some shit. So yeah, biggest in the U.S., the DIA, Denver International Airport, hilarious name. Colorado seems like they got a lot of good names for shit. They have a lot of like good juice for pretty much everything. So it also has the longest runways. And according to scientists, and I say that in quotation marks, it's because of the altitude. It's also closer to Aurora than it is to Denver. And, you know, whatever you want to think about that, it's just closer to Aurora.
You're just throwing it out there.
Just throwing it out there. I think it's like the 6th busiest, but it's fucking monstrous. But it's the 6th busiest airport in North America.
So it's not even the busiest one, but it's this big.
It's very fucking massive.
Pretty crazy.
So yeah, to start, it said a government put some money up. The government put some money up, and then the rest was all private bonds. So it's got some government money into it, and it makes almost little to no sense. And start off here, the first thing people get fucking biased about. Mind you, this whole thing was built by fucking Freemasons, so we can get on this. Let me show you this is a runway. What's it look like?
This is the swastika you're talking about.
It's a runway. What's it look like?
I mean, you told me it's a swastika.
What do you think?
I can draw a better swastika. I was drawing better swastikas in 3rd grade. But
does it
whatever.
look like kind of a little bit?
I'll give it to you.
They have a little bit of a...
It's a stretch. I'll give it to you.
All right. That's what I'm saying. The people are freaked out about that a little bit. And you have... This is the cornerstone there.
All right. I mean, Masons build stuff.
The weird thing about the cornerstone, it says it's done by the New World Airport Commission. That isn't a fucking thing.
What do you mean?
The New World Airport Commission is the people who claim to have built this.
It's just a fake thing.
Nothing real. So it's...
They just called themselves that?
It's just a complete fucking lie, bro. So we continue on to probably your favorite thing in this whole entire thing. You've been calling everything this. It's Blucifer.
Yeah, Blucifer. My BL, Blucifer.
Dude.
BLs are Blucifers.
The thing that, like, I can give you facts about this. The weirdest thing about this fucking horse is the fact that it has a detailed anus and ball sack.
Yeah?
Detailed. Like, it's bizarre. I don't know why this dude did it. How much do you think that weighs?
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna. You're better at that than me. What is it made of?
Fiberglass.
Fiberglass? I don't know.
9,000 fucking pounds. And some dude named Luis Jimenez was the dude who made it. And the reason he said that he gave it glowing red eyes was not because it's a hat tip to the pale horse that people talk about riding in on the apocalypse. Yeah. He said it was because his dad owned a neon shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he wanted to get his dad some work?
No, he just wanted to give his dad a hat tip.
Okay.
His dad didn't do this. So this was it was commissioned in 93. And how much do you think it costs to make something like that? You're an
Dude,
artist.
I don't know, man. I've never been paid.
650 G's.
That's a fuck ton of money.
That's a fuck ton of money. And it was 13 years late.
How tall is it?
I have no idea. But it's very fucking big. And the dude who was making Blucifer, he was killed by the Blucifer.
What?
While the bro was making Blucifer, he got killed. Something fell off of it and fucking smashed one of his arteries, and it fucking.
So he's already got one body.
Blucifer has one body, and that's about it. And then pretty much it's just a bit of a hat tip to the pale horse. So that's like when you're coming in, that is the main thing you see. Coming in
how are you
Denver
gonna
Airport.
avoid that?
So you get a little fucking weirded out. Now, here's where we can get into our art critique. So the first and mind you, these murals are now gone because of complaints. So the dude who made this was like Leo Taguama or something like that. He's a bit of a fucking weirdo. And he was like, this is him saying like, the world is like getting taken over by people and, this is the first step in the apocalypse almost. So what you see here is a fucking dude in a Nazi uniform with a gas mask. He's holding a fucking rifle, and he has a sword. I forget what these things are called. I sent it to you last.
Scimitar.
Scimitar. Scimitar is a Masonic sword. It's on those little fucking fez hats that those dudes wear.
Oh, you said the Shriners.
The Shriners.
Yeah, right. Okay.
The high-level Masons.
I've heard of a lot of this stuff, but I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I mean?
this is like one of the first things you fucking see. And let me see here. Yeah. So you got the Nazi general who's shoving the sword up the dove's ass, what it looks like. And now this dude said that these ladies right here that are crying next to it,
Crying mothers.
what do these kids they're holding look like?
Dead babies.
He said they're just babies dreaming of a better future.
Yeah, they look like they're dead.
They look like they're dead children, and it looks like there's dead people underneath there. And some people go as far as to say that the rainbow going across would be a chemtrail. And this is in 95 they made this. So, I mean,
Chemtrails were big back then.
and these two towers right here, awfully reminiscent of 9/11, things to come. So this is the first step into like why this might be a little bit fucking weird. And then we go down to the fucking second painting. Second painting, weird as fucking shit. It looks like absolute nuclear fallout, and there's all these people crying about like the extinction of animals, fucking the penguins done. There's like they keep showing like pure death and destruction, all this stuff. Dudes are just trying to get their fucking bags and go to their next spot. And mind you, $130 million were put aside for this art.
What?
$130 million for the art installations of the Denver airport when it was built. $130 million. So we continue on. So this picture, not a lot of shit in it. There's some Mayan stuff going on. I think the dude was Mayan. They're all like crying about like the pollution ruining the world. We go to the next one, which I have to blow up, and I can't because I'm a fucking mental retard.
It's right there. See the plus?
Where at?
Top. Middle.
This one?
No, other one.
This one. All right, so here's where shit gets a little fucking weird. The next one is all the children of the world. Mind you, there's no adults in any of these fucking pictures. All the children of the world coming together. The weird part is the hero in the middle. Do you notice anything about the little boy in the middle?
I was going to say something about it, but
What do you see?
it's a fuzzy picture. It kind of looks like a young Trump. I don't know.
It's not Trump, but he's wearing a German boy's outfit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a real fuzzy picture,
Yeah.
so I can't tell.
Holding a hammer and an iron fist.
Okay.
What do you think that symbolizes? I think it's a little bit of fucking.
I'm too dumb for this.
From the looks of it and from what people say, it's communism coming to save the day. And then there's all the world flags of everyone who's having a problem.
Okay.
Come along and hand in their fucking swords. Israel and Palestine, Iran and Pakistan, all that fucking shit.
$130 million is a lot.
$130 million for this shit.
Yeah.
The next one's real fucking weird because it's all the children coming together after they win whatever fucking war this is. And they're sitting there and worshiping a lotus flower, which is awfully reminiscent of the morning star or Lucifer. So all these fucking freak shows are now worshiping this morning star, and up top you got the feathered serpent Quetzalcoatl.
All right. That's a pretty good rundown of $130 million. I'm wondering where the rest of the paintings are.
Same here.
130 mil is a lot to give one dude
Then they
for
have
paintings, though.
retarded shit like gargoyles.
Yeah, I saw that video.
This is an OG gargoyle. What the video you saw, they added a dude and they started fucking making fun of the fact that they're a little quirky.
What's up with that?
What?
The construction site signs say like they have like the hard hats for the guys that are working there have like the pyramid with the eye in the middle.
Yeah.
And I mean, you're just saying, yeah, like that's normal. I'm saying
That's what they're doing. They poke
doing
fun
this
at people
yeah.
like me and you.
Oh, okay.
So
so they're roasting us.
I think they're roasting us, but like it doesn't make sense because like this.
I'm trying to fly places, dude. I want to go to this. I'll go to this airport.
Yeah, the art trips me up because like once art gets involved in stuff, it's very fucking weird. And like the government giving away $130 million for, I mean, you've painted like those paintings are nothing special. It's a muralist.
Yeah, that's way too much money. We're talking about dudes on like 11Zs, 15s.
Yeah.
It's way too much money to be for that quality.
And it's very weird for them to do like gargoyles and shit in there. It's fucking Denver. Like none of this shit.
Yeah,
has
gargoyles is not, historic to the area of Denver.
Right. Yeah. So like these people, like I swear to God, I don't know, like after talking to Stephen Kelly, he's dropped a lot of facts on us.
I'm still soaking it up.
These people obviously use symbolism. Like you can't say they don't. They put it into money. They put it in architecture, all this stuff. And this feels like a little fucking playground when you're coming in here and you see these kind of fucking paintings because they're bizarre paintings for an airport.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It's like if you roll in somewhere and all this shit is like you're cozy, like damn, and we're getting away with this.
Yeah, it's like fucking fist. Like I feel
what
like
the shit is this?
So there was a
God of the Dead.
This is Anubis.
They just have an Anubis statue in the middle of the fucking field for the airport for no reason.
Supposedly,
where is that?
I don't know. I think it's like outside somewhere.
It's like a parking lot.
Yeah, supposedly. Like I didn't know that. I didn't know Denver was like an art hub for this shit.
Okay, yeah, I don't know anything about Denver.
Yeah, so like I'm like real fucking confused as to why all this shit's going on. Obviously, we talked earlier. I think they just let everyone smoke fucking weed. No one cares about what's going on.
Yeah, everybody's just probably too stoned. Yeah.
And then the stuff that kind of loses me. So like I'm more like
alchemical.
Very
gold,
much so.
silver.
Gold and silver,
Gold,
good
silver.
eye. Good
wow,
eye. You know your periodic tables. So the other weird thing about this is before this, the dude who donated this piece or whatever, he a few years later found the Australian antigen for hepatitis C, which was later a biological weapon or could be a biological weapon. So that also stands for Australian antigen. So people freak out about that. I just think they put like weird shit all over the floors, like going all over the place, like Apache shit, like words that make no fucking sense. So this I would say this seems harmless, but the whole thing, like all the art, weird as shit. The stuff I don't fucking like is the amount of construction that went on here. What we talked about earlier, 110 cubic yards. It was 110 million cubic yards of dirt.
It was 104. It was 154 million tons.
Yes, that's a lot of fucking
dirt to be removed for the concrete pour.
Yeah, and like, dude, I understand. Like, you kind of have to.
But it goes down 8 levels.
Yes,
confirmed.
Literally confirmed. They show you like this is underground at the. That's a train station to get from like place to place. So like that's a lot of fucking work just for a week. Like you couldn't make that above ground. Like why would that have to be underground is my question. The amount
very good point.
The amount of effort
because it's flat. This couldn't have been a monorail.
Literally, it's flat over there. There's like it's near the mountains, but this is on flat fucking land. And you're gonna tell me
that's a very good idea.
You have to put these underground for what?
For what? I mean, where are they going?
That's so much fucking work. Imagine if you came to me and you were like, dude, I want to build a house. And I said, dude, no problem. And you said, no, it's going to be underground. I was like, we can build up. Like, no, I need it underground. I was like, that's insanely expensive. Not a problem. Because monetarily speaking for this.
They just needed an excuse to get down there, is what you're saying.
I think so. So in the construction, it costs $4.8 billion. Which was $2 billion over their budget.
I can't understand that kind of money.
It's
1,000 millions, right? It's $1 billion.
Yes.
So it's 4,000 millions.
I guess so, dude. You're asking the worst.
5,000 million. It's like almost 5,000 millions.
Yeah. So they got and like, dude, they joke around down there. Like they wear masks and shit like that and spook people like for jokes.
Yeah, you can miss me with this, dude.
So here's some more pictures, and allegedly, there's a submarine base underneath of there. This is a picture, water, for what? I don't fucking know. What you're seeing over here, there's nuclear blast doors. So the same shit Stephen Kelly was talking about is there's nuclear blast doors in these underground things. For what? I don't know. Like, I guess a terrorist attack.
This is a military base. This is for a stay away government. This is for a stay over government for if we get attacked.
It very much is.
Okay.
From what I see, because this is like Stephen Kelly was saying, like this is a straight shot out of California.
If you are the president, vice president, you're in the chain of command, they're flying you to NORAD, you're going to wherever.
Yeah.
They're going to take care of you. But for the other elites of the world, they're trying to get to the Denver airport. The rest of the Illuminati's trying to get to the Denver airport, like the civilian class of the Illuminati.
Yeah, so I'm so fucking done with this shit, and I didn't know what the fuck the Cheyenne Mountain Complex was. Seen the meme a million times of the opening.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The Cheyenne Mountain Complex is 100 miles away from this. Now, if you're telling me you have dude, I'm showing you this picture of the underground water, and this stuff. In the Cheyenne Mountain Complex, they have a fucking reservoir. So that shit's 2 miles into a fucking mountain, and they have a reservoir.
Well, Phil Schneider says that the actual underground military bases go down 2 miles, and there's I
believe that.
There's a train that runs on like a small barrier of air, like it just floats on the air and can go Mach 2, and they can go from coast to coast in like an hour and a half. Dude, that sounds far fetched, and you're like, how do they cut these things? He says lasers and masers.
Lasers and masers?
Don't know what a maser is, bro.
Well, dude, honest to God, they're way far ahead of us.
He says that for every year that we live, they get ahead 45 years. He claims that they're about 1,000 years ahead of us.
Was it Graham
This is Phil Snyder, dude. Yeah. I don't know.
He's dead.
Yeah, I know.
He got killed for these beliefs. I don't feel too good when, if you show me all the weird art, it's just Pizzagate stuff. You can kind of write it off and just say these are weird fucking artists.
Yeah.
Even though, at this point, no offense, if I see someone who's an artist full time, I look at you like a male teacher in a grade school. Something's up. So,
how do they get the water here?
Dude, and this is what fucking pisses me off.
This is at the airport.
This is underground at the airport.
But what is this for? This is for
submarine.
Bill, it's in Denver. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
All right, sorry. I'm derailing this.
No, you're not. This is just what I'm hearing.
All right.
So I just want to show you some of the infrastructure.
This is for the workers.
I fucking guess.
This down here, yeah. This is for the work. These are air vents.
And then this is like a ventilation system that's down there too. Where, dude, you can't see where these things vent out. There's no obvious fucking spot. Now, I was reading, could be false, real quick, a dude who claimed that he was in the roofing union and waterproofing union during this project. And they were going to shit that they were just calling school buildings. So there's a bunch of random fucking buildings on this thing that are way out there that got fully waterproofed, they said 3 stories into the fucking ground. And then they dropped their tools and they're out of there. And that dude got shipped across the country. So they're waterproofing these crazy deep bunkers. And he was talking about the thickness and the amount of rebar that was in these buildings they were making. And by spec, and he did a lot of government jobs, by spec, the specs that they built, they were nuke proof. So this whole airport is just building nuke proof shit.
All right, I'm starting to understand what this is all about.
So I just get real weirded out.
I always wondered what would happen.
What?
Because it's if we are getting, if the War Games computer goes off and thermonuclear war is happening, they get the top government to safety. But where does Bill Gates go?
They all have underground bunkers.
They might have their own personal one, but I mean, if they're traveling in motion in the world, this is a spot. This is where they'll go.
All right.
If you're in your private jet or whatever,
this
is probably where they're going to try to head to.
The only way I can think
this is like an emergency bunker.
This is the only way I can think about it. If say you're a goat and you're like, dude, I'm going to get this land out here and I'm going to build my fucking house on it. And someone's like, dude, you can. You need a lot of money though, because you need to build a driveway. You need to get utilities to it and all this shit. And if you got paper, it is what it is, dude. I'll fucking get it. Now, if you're telling me there's deep underground military bases, I think there's land underneath of us. And if you have that land underneath of us, good on you. But you got to talk to the guys and hook up to everything. So these people might because there's crazy tunnels in every fucking city. And then once you
there's also cave systems.
Yes, natural cave systems.
Where people go missing all the time.
And then there's I was doing a job in Lower Marion, and the people who owned the house, they just had tunnels.
What?
To get from the normal. Remember the house I was telling
they
you
had them
Dracula?
Yeah, do you remember when I was telling you that I overheard them talking about that at Longwood?
No.
Yeah, me and Fed were standing there, and the girl said that they had tunnels in between all the houses at Longwood Gardens. Oh, you probably weren't there.
I was not there. Yeah. So I mean, dude, this is my main fucking thing.
It's for the winter, allegedly.
Bro, no.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's what
everything I hear about this stuff, it's The same thing with the train.
Yeah.
Instead of walking 50 feet, you're going to dig a fucking hole underground and tell me that makes more fucking sense. Like, these people are where they are in Lower Merion, and they have these lavish homes because they make the right moves. Now, if you're going to tell me I want to get from there to there.
I wonder if I've ever painted somewhere with tunnels and not known it.
100%.
Yeah, I wonder.
Like, my whole neighborhood, like where I live, that whole park, it's all connected underground.
Fuck off, man.
I swear to God. There's a fucking church there. I mean, dude.
You're trying to spook me, dude. Halloween already happened.
I'm not trying to spook you. I don't get afraid of stuff anymore since I turned 30. But, like, this shit is, like, whatever's going on here is real. And it is very close to the Cheyenne Mountain Complex, which used to be NORAD. NORAD was the Cheyenne Mountain Complex. NORAD moves to some base near there. And they chill there. Like, they just hang out there, but they're not technically there anymore. But if you're telling me you have, like, water in a mountain, I'm going to believe that you can pull a sub up to fucking Denver.
This sub shit is killing me.
It's crazy. But, like, dude, they said the same shit about some of the Great Lakes. Like, supposedly, if you get fucking deep into a Hunter Biden fucking rabbit hole, like, guilty as charged, I've done it before. You go
I know.
You go into those lakes, and supposedly they're deep enough to have submarine bases. This is just what I fucking hear. Please don't shoot the fucking messenger. But, I mean, if there was just a normal big-ass airport, I'd be like, all right, cool. Even if they had the trains, I would fucking write it off and just be like, fucking place has trains. That's mega. Congratulations, Denver. You hit me with the art. So the main reason I think, personally, I fucking trip out about this is because they have this crazy infrastructure, and then they also have the fucking art to accompany it, and then they ridicule you when you sit there and ask questions like, why the fuck do you have a Mustang out front
like
of the
the
Denver
hand
airport?
goes up. Anubis.
Yes.
I have questions.
That's not like, why put a huge blue Mustang with Denver Broncos? Shout out John Elway. Why put a huge blue Mustang and not a fucking Bronco?
Right.
None of the shit really fucking makes sense. So, like, it just gets dudes like me and you, it gets our fucking brain spinning. And that's why a guy like Stephen D. Kelly, an alpha male, wears all fucking black, pure high testosterone. Me and him here at Denver Airport, we go, oh yeah.
I just didn't know about it.
So yeah, this in shorthand is what it's all about, pretty much. But it goes very deep once you get, like, you sent me the stuff I couldn't look into, the Dreamland. I had no idea.
Allegedly, it's 4 million square miles of, like, territory around Utah, Nevada, and Colorado. That's all military bases. They do, like, they practice stuff. They practice bombings.
Yeah,
they do all this weird shit. Area 51's there. I mean, this is like
Dreamland is where Area 51 is.
This is where all this shit is, and they call it. And allegedly, the deep underground military bases connects all this stuff within like 20-minute train rides. So, like, you know, a general can just bounce and bounce, and, you know. Then there's like Dulce.
What's Dulce?
There's another one.
Oh, New Mexico?
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah.
This whole area is very shady for the military and their secret black budget.
Yeah.
This is the black budget that's building this.
Definitely. And then
they get this money from the cartels.
Really?
Yeah. This is beyond our tax base.
The thing that freaks me out is, like, you have the Cheyenne Mountain Complex, and they're just like, that's our only one. Like, we don't have any other mountain
Yeah, they
bases.
have many of them, yeah.
So, like, if they're drilling into a granite mountain, dude, that's fucking insane.
At the time of Phil Snyder's last speech, there was 39.
Like, known
DUMBs.
Yeah, I mean,
it's almost one for every state.
And then, dude, the thing that really, you sent me in like a fucking tailspin when I was driving in the rain. You're sitting there telling me that they make, and dude, we're just having fun with this thought experiment, just having fun. Maybe I believe it, maybe I don't. You're telling me they fucking cut through this shit with lasers and it turns into agates.
Yeah, he said they can cut 7 miles a day with a 28-foot wide laser, like Stephen Kelly was talking about.
Makes sense, but like when
you're always wondering where the dirt goes.
Not only that, I'm just saying, like, you're telling me you're going through tunnels of agate.
They're making the tunnels with a 28-foot wide laser beam.
Right.
That does 7 miles a day.
Now, dude, when someone hands you DMT and says smoke it, are you just remote viewing these things because you're just going through tunnels of shapes?
Hey man, I don't know anything about this stuff. All I'm running off of is the Phil Schneider speech.
Yeah, this it is weird how fucking
that guy could spit though. He had answers for everybody's questions.
R.I.P. gone too soon, obviously.
He knew he had his facts well rehearsed.
Yeah, the DUMB stuff is just very weird, and it's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, and there's a lot of overground military bases that you can look at that are fucking scary.
Like what?
Like HARP. And
Yeah.
then there's one in Australia that's very spooky looking.
Yeah, they were coming out about something like they were saying something about how the hurricane that just happened to Fort Myers was actually a man-made hurricane.
Phil Snyder says if they felt like stopping a hurricane, they could stop it like this by flying a plane into it. If they want to create one, they'll create one. They can do whatever they want. HAARP. It's up in Alaska. It's shared by the Russians. The Russians and the Americans have been controlling weather since 1972. I'm just repeating what Phil Snyder's telling me.
I hear you.
All right, don't come at me with the big eyes.
Yeah. No, after this week, dude, I don't know what's left or what's right. Time isn't real, so we're fucked either way. The one thing that is tripping me out is you told me about what they did on NPR.
I didn't like that. Yeah.
Now I get fucking...
Matt got very like bummed out about that.
What was it?
It's audio.
Of what?
Of an abortion.
So, but like, what's the audio?
I didn't hear it.
Okay.
You can hear it. You can do it right now if you felt like it.
Give me a second. Dude.
It's not funny, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a snuff film.
Why the fuck would they play that?
I think they're trying to normalize it because they're really pushing for it to be like bright. So they keep trying to say like they're going to get it codified in the law that it can't be undone.
Fetterwoman said he's going to do it.
Hell yeah, he's going to that and legalize weed. So a bunch of potheads are going to
I think this whole thing
bunch of potheads are going to vote for it because of him, you know?
Dude.
They're going to kill babies so they can get high once a week.
That is fucked. That's the most fucked up recording I've ever heard. Like, that's very fucking bad.
I'm not trying to debunk you, dude, but Anubis just goes everywhere that the King Tut exhibition is.
Okay. Thank you. Well, dude.
It just should make you feel better.
Nothing. Right now, I just listen to a chick have an abortion. So, like, I don't feel good.
I'm trying to cheer you up, dude.
That's bad pee-pee.
The god of death at the airport is just there.
It was for a Tutankhamun exhibition.
Yeah. And it just travels around, like, wherever.
At every airport?
Wherever King Tut is, they'll do this as an advertisement.
Yeah, but,
so, like. Dude, just saying. They're not bringing any.
But why at the airport?
No Kemet alchemy, no ancient Egypt.
I want to know.
Just for a museum, dude.
I want to know where they put the other ones. Because, like, why are you putting it at the airport?
Because you're flying into the, like, if you're flying into a city and you see the Anubis.
Did they do it at every other? Did they do it at the Philly airport?
They did it at Seattle.
Seattle's a fucking place of demons.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to.
I know.
Yeah, you're fighting me, dude, for no reason.
I'm not fighting you, but
I'm trying to tell you. It's like you're flying in, you're like, oh, wow, cool. There's
the god of death.
The King Tut music exhibition's here.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Try and get your mind off the fucking snuff film you just listened to.
NPR, like, what's NPR's damage to do some shit like that? Like, all you have to do is, like, to calmly talk over a woman getting a baby sucked out of her pussy is the most sociopathic thing in the world.
It's fucked up. Matt didn't even want to listen to it.
Yeah.
You know,
I wouldn't
You're a
either
sicko.
if I was a father. I just wanted to, like, I couldn't believe they did that. Especially when you have the lunar eclipse with the blood moon and all the weird shit's going on.
Dude, I'm getting into this occult book, and, like, he's talking about how there's, like, a solar mind and a lunar mind, and, like, there's people that follow, like, the old white goddess, the lunar goddesses. Like, there's a whole, like, if you're part of the 5% of the world that has psychic ability, and you might be protected by the Templars because you do astral travel, I'm just saying, man, you might want to team up with the white goddess and check out some of this lunar stuff. That's where your power comes from.
Is lunar...
It's your subconscious. Then our conscious mind's like the solar energy.
I can fucking feel that.
It's just a cool thing to read. I'm not saying it's like fucking true.
But dude, like, you know how like we finished up with the fucking Denver airport shit, and you're like, that's it?
That's it, yeah.
Dude.
You told me you had like a whole thing, so I thought there'd be like a ton of shit on it.
I can't chill on anything. I go way too fast through things. But the other thing is, there was a bunch of like extended. The most you can get is a 25-minute long video explaining all these fucking pictures. Everything else, because I was on forums and stuff, like trying to find the old videos. Every single one's on private fucking YouTubes.
Lucifer's 32 feet tall.
That's huge.
32nd degree Masons, bro. Think about it.
Yeah. Well, the other weird thing is like there is a in the Cornerstone there's a time capsule that's not to be opened until 2094.
What's in it? They don't tell you?
It's a time capsule. The people who made it can't tell you what's in the time capsule.
Okay.
I would be such a little pest trying to keep that a secret. I would tell at least one person.
We made one when we were kids. I don't know what year it's supposed to be open.
Where?
We made one in the 90s at St. Thomas.
And you had a time capsule?
It's there, dude.
Damn. I made one in preschool, and I put it in my mom's room. We weren't supposed to open it until like second grade. And I fucking freaked the fuck out because I had a holographic Pokemon card in there. I think it was a
Digimon?
Digger.
Oh.
There was it was some digging one that was a holographic one. There's like a Digit or some shit like that, but I have no idea. I used to be like losing my. I was at a 7-Eleven with Fed in Wilmington, Delaware. I still remember what 7-Eleven it was because they used to just sling those things at the 7-Eleven, the Pokemon packs. I got a fucking holographic Charizard. Bro, if I still had that, we wouldn't be doing this podcast.
Really?
We'd be in Aruba.
They're that nice?
Supposedly, there's like certain ones that got like rated, but I got a holographic Charizard in 7-Eleven. And I used to like, I don't even know, like I wish my parents would have just blackpilled me on this shit when I was little because it was such a waste. I had no idea what to do with them and I just collected them. So like I just had a bunch of Pokemon cards. They let me get the book with the plastic where you could put each individual one. You know, did you have that?
I didn't have any. I was way too old for all this stuff.
Well, I'm saying like card collecting.
No.
You weren't a baseball card guy? Or?
I had a Trapper Keeper with a couple of things, but I never had any, I never got any good cards. I thought I had like a pretty boss ass collection, but I just gave it away eventually because it wasn't worth anything.
Yeah.
They won't be worth anything. Like all collector's items are going to go by the wayside because no one's going to have money.
You think so?
No one's gonna have money or an interest in actual animate things. Like everything's gonna be. All the kids today are growing up on the internet.
Yeah, good point.
Like they don't have like a tactile thing of like Topps and Fleer baseball cards.
I think they got it out on like the end of millennials with like trinkets and shit like that. Like when we used to go to school, there was a thing where you slap on your wristband.
I remember those.
I flipped out about those. Flipped out about the things you flip upside down. They pop up. And I think all that shit's going away, and it's only going to be.
They'll still have that stuff, but the whole collectors, the convention centers, like I don't even know if you remember that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, like going to the mall.
They used to have them at the mall.
Tables, all that stuff. That's that's not gonna exist anymore.
For some reason, it got expensive as shit, though.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going up because the people that are like supply and demand says like less shit.
Yeah.
And the last dudes that are collecting shit are boomers.
Gary Vaynerchuk will own them all in the Cheyenne Mountain Complex.
Colorado Springs is attached to that shit, and that's where Tesla's lab was. So think about that.
Nikola Tesla? Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting area over there, dude. I don't fuck with the West Coast at all. I've always been an East Coast boy myself, but once you tell me like there's one mountain base, mountains are suspect forever. Like I will never
all
look.
Mountains are suspect.
I can't look at those things and be like, yeah, there's nothing going on there. Because like, dude, that's the most bomb-proof thing in the fucking world.
Yeah,
and
they're ready for nukes.
In the Cheyenne Mountain Complex, they have buildings that are on fucking huge springs. So if a nuke does hit, it doesn't fuck them up. They wouldn't even feel it.
Yeah, fucking crazy.
Crazy fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, the amount of dirt really fucked me up. Anytime you hit me with the dirt fact, dude, and I start thinking about how
154 million tons.
Yeah.
So how many truckloads is that?
A lot. It's like 55 million or some shit like
that.
Right. Depending on how heavy you go.
And they're spending that money pretty much just to have a train underground.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
And then, like, there was a lot of weird shit.
Officially.
Where, like, they would make them dig these fucking things, pour concrete, and then backfill them. So, like, there's just a lot of, like, nonsense construction that's going on. And, like, it gets past a point of, like, grease and all that shit. Once you're hitting me with, like, that much dirt and everything's fucking nuke spec. Like, there's some shit going on out there. I just don't know what the fuck it is. I've flown over there one time in my life. And I flew over the Rocky Mountains, and Joe Walsh Rocky Mountain Way came on my fucking phone.
Wow, dude, that's pretty cool.
I mean, just not bragging. It actually fucking happened on my way to Vegas. I wouldn't lie about shit like that.
Sick.
Yeah, but
Here, hit pause real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to get a beer real quick.
You're good.
I just wanted to get a Blucifer real quick.
So start calling Bud Lights Blucifer, dude, please. That's very funny, but I'm not with the devil shit right now. You got that big ass horse out there. You're gonna start calling Bud Lights Blucifers. Kind of fucking.
He's gonna
hilarious.
lens flare, sip it, lens flare.
You should next Halloween. You got a year to prepare, dude. Just go as Blucifer, drinking Bud Lights with big red LED eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just informed me that fucking DeSantis is backed by Ken Griffin.
Yeah.
Fuck Ken Griffin. Everyone knows that.
The guy from Citadel.
Something's up. Because people are starting to dick ride DeSantis.
Yeah?
And not in a cool way.
What's an unaffiliated guy like you think about that?
Unaffiliated. I'm looking at Teflon Don coming in. He's going to run. Like
your hand motions are money.
He's going to run for president. That's a fact. But you're telling me that DeSantis is too cool. You know what I mean? Like, dude's a bro.
That Maverick commercial was so cool, man.
But I'm saying he's just saying when I watched Trump and those guys go at it, I was like, dude, why doesn't Trump just chill the fuck out and just speak the facts? Like, I drove by. Just real quick, we can get right back into talking, but I drove by the fucking parklets that are overseas containers for when there was COVID and you had to eat outside. Dude, that's dumb as fuck.
Yeah, no shit, dude. What are you in a time capsule?
I'm not in a time capsule, but I drove by and I was just like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
They made you eat in a fucking sea box.
I think their initial
I hate wokeness, dude. I hate wokeness.
I think their initial thought was, when this is over, they'll just take that away. Whereas the other shit, they got to deconstruct it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But still, I mean, dude, that was just something I drove by and I was like, that's really fucking stupid. But I think it might be Don Lemon. It was Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah was kind of just Trump's sitting there throwing a pity party because, what did he call him?
He called him desanctimonious.
He called him desanctimonious?
Yeah.
Fuck, he's the best at that.
On his truth. People are retruthing it.
Yeah, so the way people are taking him in, I think something's up with him. If you're telling me Ken Griffin's backing this fucking asshole.
Yeah, Trump was backed by a real shadowy Robert Mercer.
Okay.
And the Mercer family. And they were very quiet weirdos.
And then,
but Ken Griffin's got a high profile.
And he fucked everyone over with Robin Hood, did he not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, personally,
GameStop boys should not be a fan of DeSanctimonious.
DeSanctimonious, I think he has to go. I don't fucking trust him at all. I know whatever it is, it's going.
You're never gonna make it through your life unaffiliated, dude. You got too much of your mom in you.
Dude, I do.
You got too much, dude.
But I know
you're gonna hit an age where you're like, "Fuck it, it's go time."
Fuck liberals.
We need to protect the government.
Even if my vote, just if it gets some idiot's vote, fucking knocked off.
All that shit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
you're gonna hit that in a decade.
We're pretty much Venezuela at this point.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we're getting farther and farther ahead, and we're tip of the spear. No one's been us yet. We don't know where we're going.
I'm just saying,
you watch you watched the Chinatown movie.
Yeah.
Back before 30 years before that, we were a third world country.
True.
So we've been progressing into this thing, and everyone was to always constantly say "Oh, it's the end of America." It's dude, we're so far out ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
No one even knows where we are.
I don't.
We have deep underground military bases, dude.
Right. I just don't feel fucking good when it's you had all that shit that went on in the 2020 election with those voting machines that will remain nameless.
It's just a media psyop. They're the only ones that make money on this.
But they're back.
But none of it matters, dude.
And they're shutting down.
Bro, first of all, you're unaffiliated.
I'm unaffiliated. I didn't vote.
All this is selling commercial time.
I guess you're right.
Yeah. This is just them hyping up another thing. Every couple years they get a big wave.
Thank you for the clear pill, my friend.
That's all it is, dude.
I got spun out. I almost got brought back into the Republican Party. I won't do it.
If there was no election, what would the news be doing right now? Goose egg, bro. Nada.
True. They really do have.
They depend on it.
Yeah, it is.
And then the sad thing is that people will sit there and keep it up with the tweets and all, as if any of this matters.
Yeah.
As
true.
if the people that you chuck in there for a couple years are doing anything but taking money from, interest groups.
Yeah, they
win a popularity contest and then they get free money for a couple of years.
Did you see Did you watch Fetterman's flat as a mayor?
No.
You didn't
yeah.
see his spread?
Yeah, I saw the beginning of it when he was a
Holy
unit. I told
shit.
you he lived in a factory.
You didn't
yeah.
see inside of it?
No, I shut it off.
Dude, I mean, no sides. I didn't vote for anyone, but Fetterman's crib is sick. Like, I fucking saw that thing, and he has like a full out spread and wherever the fuck he's
Pretty
at, dude.
good for a guy that never had a job.
I mean, dude, if you look across the street, he's living right across the street from a steel mill.
Yeah, Carnegie.
But dude, has a sick fucking spot. It is like it's at this point, it's like you had Mehmet and you had fucking Fetterman. It's fake. Like all the good wrestlers are out getting paid some better money somewhere else, and we have Mehmet and Fetterman.
Yeah, it's just a TV. It's just commercial stuff, man.
Yeah,
they probably lick their chops when it's Mehmet Oz, bro.
True.
Like all this is selling ad. Like think about how many ads that you hear on terrestrial radio. You see them on TV, daytime TV.
Yeah.
They're squeezing the boomer like it's a fucking lemon, like the very last
prune at
little
this
bit,
point,
dude. Yeah, they're squeezing the very last bit of it.
It's like trying to get some water out of beef jerky at this point.
And then they're like making this big psyop of how important Twitter is. Oh, it's the public square, all this shit all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, they're just doing that
To let the sink in.
so that they'll have another generation of ad, and somehow that will work out for whatever the fuck media company manipulates shit. I'm not going to say it.
You're not going to say it, obviously. Yeah, it is very fucking weird because, like, dude, I was getting along fine before all this, like, we have to, like, start policing the internet and shit. I was less radical then than I am now.
Okay.
And it's, like, the more they take from me.
You get fired. I do get upset when I can't find stuff.
Dude, it's fucking impossible.
I had to hit Rumble to watch that Phil Snyder again.
You threw a Rumble out there?
I had to let something rumble.
Rumble's fucking hilarious because every video on Rumble's like 7 views. It's like pot smoker 420 gun lover, 7,000 views.
That's my 2 cents, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I would throw that in the public square.
If you threw that, you would get censored immediately. Yeah, it really, like, it seems like a fucking charade the more I fucking watch it. And then, like, once you see Fetterman win, and then, like, the shit with Twitter is a legitimate joke.
Yeah.
It's fucking retarded.
This is just, like...
The dude walked in with a sink.
This is just keeping you
Let
busy,
the sink
man.
in.
This is just like this distraction of life.
It really is.
And it's like, oh, look at all this stuff going on. And meanwhile, it's like Ken Griffin's doing a backdoor deal with fucking DeSantis and...
Yeah, Chinatown really does open up your eyes to, like, a very fucking good entry on how this shit works.
And, like, you know, they made that movie right after the controversial Squaw Valley concession. So
Yeah.
it was like, that was kind of in the news in California at the time.
And then what you said you wanted to talk about something about Disney in it?
Oh, I forgot to tell you that, Disney, that was the first time that Disney did the Olympic Village. So, like, Walt Disney, like, funded the Olympics.
Right.
Kind of. He was, like, there doing...
Because I remember the gear in the
Walt Disney.
90s, they had they always had Disney in the Olympics.
But the first round of this was by
Squall.
Pat Brown and
Yeah.
the Squall Olympics. But the other thing I wanted to say was all these people that glue in themselves are funded by Aileen Getty.
That's fucking insane.
So it's still Getty money. It's oil money paying for them to
Chill the fuck out.
To
Are you
throw
serious?
soup on the oil paintings, yeah.
So the fucking neats that are going to put their hands in
I gotta
glue
look it back up again. It was some shit I forgot about because I
Makes
was
complete sense.
I was trying to spurg through all that.
It's so hard
I was
to look
trying not to
anything
do
up.
it. I had like 5 pages of
It's
shit.
so
yeah.
hard, dude.
And I'm just trying to like chill and just hang out. You know?
Right. You're trying to have a laid back
But
chill.
yeah, John Paul Getty III gets his ear cut off when he gets stolen by the Calabrese mob.
Yeah.
They cut his ear off and mailed it back to his mom. That was cool. I forgot to tell you that.
We talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's just hilarious. Like, the thing with
Yeah, I gotta look it up. I think it's Aileen Getty.
the thing with that I just don't understand is, like, something's up with that because they're just doing it all the time now and people are filming it constantly. You know what I mean? Like, they're just always out here fucking gluing themselves to shit, doing fuck all, and it's just like billionaires are funding this shit.
Yeah, so the Just Stop Oil. It's funded by oil tycoon heiress Aileen Getty.
What kind of sick joke is that?
But it does if you get into the Gettys for a couple of days, just a couple of days.
Yeah.
Just peruse, check out stuff on the web.
Put your nose into some holes.
And see some of the other things that they've been involved with. This makes complete sense. Like the heirs are very eccentric. They're very like go against the grain types. And they're all copying off of JP3, the one that got his ear cut off. He was like the original, doing like nude spreads.
Actually?
Yeah, like trying to be a sexy boy, trying to be like hip, like a libertarian. He was like a hip libertarian.
Yeah.
But now the young Gettys, that is Newsom's goddaughter, they might be they might be some kind of a double couple trying to become a psychic entity.
True. Because
that is something that we did not consider until we talked to Stephen D. Kelly.
Obviously.
So I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, it is. It's a fucking joke. The fact that like they're doing this stuff, and it's like if it's fueled by the Gettys, no pun intended.
No, it is just the one campaign. I don't know if there's random people, but activists funded. Yeah, the one with the tomato soup was her.
Yeah, this makes no sense that these people like this is textbook West Philadelphia people with BLM signs all over their shit. It's like you don't care. The people who fucking fund it don't care either. Like this is the weirdest shit in the world to get into, getting funded by a fucking oil tycoon's daughter to stop painting. Like the painting angle makes no sense to me. I'm no artist, but it's like, dude, what the fuck did Van Gogh have to do with this? Like, why are they doing that? Like the same thing with people who spray paint.
The Gettys would have access to museums. The Gettys would get away with this. True. They have a better collection. They would do this. They have a better collection than any of these other museums. Like the Getty Museum is better than the Philadelphia Museum. So if a Getty calls up Philadelphia Museum and they're like, yo, we're going to have Just Stop Oil come in and glue on to whatever Matisse, they're going to be like, yeah, no problem. Can we get this next year? It's like, yeah, sure.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
That's next level thinking.
I'm just
also, it kind of pumps up the numbers on the painting.
Yeah, sure.
We get some fucking terrorist attacks
Yeah.
and shit like that. If these people are trying to fucking make money and stuff like that.
I don't know. I think they're beyond money. They're doing other shit for like manipulating cultures.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, they get into manipulation and.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. In Chinatown, dude said, "I do it for the future."
Yeah, that's what they do. They do it to like create the world that they want. They're like the ultimate ideologues.
Yeah, that must be insane once you get enough money where you're just like, I have to figure out what's next.
The Getty dude was a madman. He didn't trust any of his sons in taking over his empire. He wanted to be like known like the Kennedys. Like he wanted to be known like fucking like look at my kids.
And his son was doing the naked shit?
That was his grandson, but his other sons were just kind of like regular ass dudes. They weren't bringing any fire and fury.
Dude, that's what I don't understand.
Like JP original was a motherfucker.
These dudes were fucking built different back then, dude.
Oh yeah.
You can't expect the thing I don't understand is like those dudes get weary about their grandkids and their fucking like you have money that's not going to go away if you tried. Like why are you like the weird attachment these fuckers have the money?
Well, they say it's weird. I got to look it back up, but they are not worth that much on paper anymore, but they're married into the royal bloodlines. And that was the shit that freaked me out and I was like, "Oh, so this is the game." The game is that. Yeah, and Mahmoud Fayed did this, and this is how Dodi Fayed ended up with Princess Di. So he started out with fucking nothing, and he worked his way up.
Who was Mahmoud Fayed besides Dodi Fayed's dad?
He was an Arab that got into he was like a chameleon. He was doing anything that made him fucking money and got him prestige.
Yeah.
All he wanted to do was get close to the British family.
Yeah.
And he was like the same thing. Like that was the deal. Like all they want to do is get enough power to get into the royal families. And Dodi was there. They claimed that Diana was pregnant with Dodi's kid. And that would have been it. Like, that means Mumu, he was born, he was a fucking peasant.
Yeah.
And then he made it all the way to his kid, knocking up, getting in the royal bloodline. And then you're in the club. And you might get an invite to the DIA when shit pops off. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know what the game is here. This power game, I'm not for it. I don't have it in me.
There's way too much. I mean, they did that. What was that? Was it the Rothschilds where like they didn't like the one Rothschild's wife and they just axed her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these people are legitimately
They did that
obsessed.
to Princess Di.
There has to be something with bloodlines if they care this much about it. Like, if you're telling me like you have the Getty, you have the fucking old knowledge down there, like there's something to be said about fucking bloodlines if these people are going this hard to fucking protect them. Because wasn't Diana like a little bit dirtied up already?
What do you mean?
Wasn't her dad kind of a fucking...
Her dad was a noble though. He was a Lord Spencer.
But didn't he collect shit, or was that his grandfather?
That was like his grandfather. Like that's how he ended up.
Stool boy.
That's what I'm saying. Like the stool boy tried to get close to the king.
Yes.
And tried to get close to the queen or whatever, and didn't quite make it into the royal bloodline, but was still
This is some Hightower Game of Thrones shit.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what it is.
That is exhausting, bro.
I know, but some dudes win. You hear about the winners, and the Gettys were winners. They ended up in the Ruspoli family.
Yeah.
And that's connected to the papal bloodlines.
Like, could you find, like, when you were trying to look this shit up, like, how hard was it to find?
I think there's a couple of books on it, and I had to go into some of, like, the shadier websites.
Right. Accept all cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, it's legit.
Not hard. I'm retarded. I mean,
yeah. It is fucking very annoying now to try to find any of my old shit that I liked, like, to brush up on it. Like, everything is, like, 404 not found. And that's the main reason, like, after everything's said and done with this Denver airport, the fact that they marked all the shit like 404 not found, all the YouTubes are fucking cut off.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of something up there.
It's real. I mean, I was listening to that Timothy Snyder Yale class, and he's talking about the Habsburgs, and then the last male Habsburg. Now, if they ran by females, the Habsburgs are still kicking.
Yes.
Now, they ran Europe forever. They ran Europe for like 300 fucking years. And I'm just saying, if they're run by females, they're still around. The Medicis are still around.
Yeah, like I don't know who these people are.
The Medicis would have been Sistine Chapel, paying for the Sistine Chapel, paying for the David.
Yeah, I mean, come on, dude.
You know what I mean? There's the Saxe-Coburgs are the British. They're the Windsors.
Okay.
You know, so that Mahmoud dude was trying to get to the Windsors.
Yeah, this shit is just like, this is so fucking deep.
That's what I'm saying. The party of Davos goes out to Switzerland, to the Swiss Guard, the Templars. Like, all that shit is out there, dude. That's what I'm saying. If I start thinking about the papal bloodlines,
I can see how anyone can get lost in this shit.
You're gone because you're not coming back. Like, it's easy to stay in the weird American politics. It's easy to stay there.
Yeah.
And you can have fun there. But like,
and it's crazy because like it gets like,
you know,
not only our country, but like a lot of fucking like a lot of areas care a lot about American politics.
Yeah, but if you get into like the Knights of Malta and the Jesuits, dude, like you're on another level. Like, you know, there's like conspiracy pyramids that they made, like the
icebergs
memes
and shit like that.
Yeah, like you're going up to that other tier. There are tiers where it's like it's tough to come back, dude.
True.
It's tough to unskit
It ruins
yourself.
all the other stuff.
Yeah, it's tough to unskit yourself out.
Yeah, I don't know where I would be in my life if I never fucking looked into anything. I don't know if it'd be better or worse. I'd probably be vaccinated, so probably bad, but
I wonder how many of you there are since the hook. I mean, that's
getting
what
hooked on conspiracies.
Exactly.
Right.
And that's what happened to you.
Well,
and if you think about that, that's kind of weird.
The funny thing is, I was watching the one thing I listened to about the Denver airport. I won't name the guys just because I don't want to get them.
Denver airport has a real Pizza Hook era vibe to it.
It is.
It's a fun one.
2015 is
it's
when.
A fun one.
Yeah, but I don't know if Pizzagate's fun. You know what I mean?
I mean, people were having fun with it.
We were looking.
The memes were fun.
Yeah, very good fucking memes. Hold on one sec. All right, got sidetracked there. You showed me.
So you want to check out Aliens?
You showed me walking with tall whites. The thing that fucking creeps me out is like when I just did a little tiny bit of mushrooms, I had 3 tall whites just working on me when I was chilling. So I was laying down, my whole body was vibrating, and I had 3 aliens working on me.
Well, I don't know what to say about your psychedelic experiences, but that dude in real life was dealing with tall whites out in Nevada.
That would fuck me up, dude.
Yeah, nobody believed him, and it fucked him up. It fucks him up. It fucks you up when nobody believes you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like they make it so like you're like from the news and shit like that, make it so you're a fucking psycho, even if you do see it. So like it makes sense that it's like if they're here, like why wouldn't anyone say anything? It's like because you get put in a fucking psych ward.
Yeah, man, you can get into dreamland. There's a bunch of movies on Area 51 and stuff. There's a ton of shit there. Did you ever fuck around with the X-Files, dude?
No, I was too afraid of it when I was little.
Well, you're a big boy now. You're 30.
I'm 30. I'm not scared of anything anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is crazy like what the internet does to all this shit because it also reminded me they were supposed to storm Area 51 right before COVID.
Yeah, I remember the Naruto run.
The storm of Area 51.
So I'm saying that was good times, but they're taking away all the good times, dude. They're taking all the fun.
You can't have shit. Like I'm sitting there trying to look up Randall Carlson's classes on sacred geometry, and the first thing that comes up on him is Randall Carlson quack.
Yeah.
Like, that is a fucking disservice to a dude who is a pretty beast builder. He's an animal carpenter. Like, to call that man a quack just because he thinks some shit happened with the earth, which kind of makes fucking sense.
I mean, those guys, they live in a house of cards, dude. Scientists.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got a whole industry that could be fake.
With one thing.
With one, like, you kneecap them with one thing.
And they have, like, the most obvious cope with all that shit when they're just like, I mean, I want to be fake. I hope I get proven wrong. I was like, no, you don't. Like, Egyptologists exist.
Yeah.
Like, when Graham Hancock was on that cast talking about Egyptologists, nothing gets me angrier than those fucking pussies.
It's a hustle. They're not going to lose their hustle, dude.
True. I mean, that's all science.
Yeah. It's just that.
Could you imagine, like, CHOP would have to be fucking apartment complexes if they didn't have childhood cancer.
Well, they lose their funding.
Who?
Like, they lose their money. They get free money.
True.
I know that they think they probably work hard in the lab, and I get that.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, you're not doing your research.
Fauci's NIH.
Yeah, like, when you're doing your research, like, the money's not really coming there. It has to come from, like, a grant or something.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's forking for it right off. Nobody's paying you at the end of the day.
No, that's
so
a really weird world.
They got to stay in their lane because their lane is like, dude, this is how you get paid.
True.
And you get a dude like Randall Carlson coming out here being like, yo, bro, you guys might have this wrong. All this stuff might have happened way faster than you think. They're all going to be like, shut up. Our entire careers
And
are
the
for this.
fella works with his hands.
Yeah. You work with your paws, dude.
People
Just saying,
get
you have
pissy at you.
you have a more basic understanding of the world. Like you're saying, why is that train not above ground?
True.
Like, that's insane. to
Chink
just
in the armor.
Be
on
like,
that.
obviously, it has to be a subway. It's like, I mean, you know how, like, I still have telephone poles out here?
Yeah.
But there's no wires in Center City?
Yeah.
Because at some point, they were like, dude, we have to put these things underground.
Yes.
Like, that's what subways are for, like, the cities. Like, dude, we have to put the trains. We elevated them, but they have to go underground now.
Yes.
It's crazy. But just to start out underground is wild.
That's, like, all, like...
Especially for the 6th busiest airport.
Yeah. And, like, it's weird. Oh, I fucking didn't even talk about that. Here's my main beef with all this shit.
Yeah,
they
get activated.
They had a state-of-the-art baggage claim.
Okay.
That it was like, it's next level. Nothing's ever going to touch this baggage claim. It was fucking huge, dude. It was like a city underneath the airport. It was like automated baggage claim. Like, you put shit here and it does it all there. There was wicked amounts of maintenance, 24/7 crews. It cost way too much money to run. Done. Had it for a year. Done. So that whole entire underground baggage claim thing, completely abandoned. Like, yeah, this doesn't make sense. We're not using it anymore.
It's weird that the place is under construction all the time. That's smoke, and that's some smoke signals right there to me, because the place isn't that old.
95.
So these are either real, like, free money, government money kickbacks going on where it's like endless work.
Yes.
Endless work on shit. But they have maintenance contracts at airports are fucking big time.
Mega.
Money. Big time money.
I just don't understand how you go through all that. Like, it was a big deal that they made this baggage claim thing, and then they just completely were like, yeah, never mind. We're not going to do this.
Right.
So there's a huge underground area of that is a no longer working baggage claim facility. That it
just exists.
Just exists.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
There's a lot of shit for nothing. Even like when you get into the Philadelphia subways, like, they have subway lines that they did, and then they were like, fuck that.
Well, Kevin Bacon's dad was like a genius, and he wanted, like, his design for the city would have changed the city completely. He had like a whole nother trolley and subway system lined up that they never went with it. I think the dude's name was Edmund Bacon. I can't remember. But
Kevin Bacon, if you go into corner stores in Philly, like, he's in all the corner stores. Like, they have pictures of people with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, he's from here.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he grew up right down the street.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice brag.
But his dad is like, his dad was like a civil engineer type dude.
Yeah, but they have that one.
And I think they started some of his shit and then just dropped it. Like, all it takes is like one major recession where they're like, and a regime change, and they're like, pull that plug on that grease.
Yeah, I guess it is just a grease hole, but like to make subway lines that just go nowhere. And like, dude, I've been underground in Philly. Like, there's shit goes underground. All the skyscrapers you can get to underground in fucking trucks. Like, there's some fucked up shit going on, and you can
imagine
never see
2
it.
miles of it. Imagine a 4-lane highway.
And
There's
then-
allegedly there's a 4-lane highway. Allegedly there's a high-speed rail that goes from the Getty to Edmonds Air Force Base and to Catalina Island.
Yeah, I mean,
And there's weaponry. Prince Andrew flew.
yeah,
Visited Edmonds Airport Base, then went straight to the Getty to go visit some stuff from his mother's collection.
That's just fucking bizarre. It is weird though. Once you're telling me like they're probably doing all this stuff as like a, you let me do this here, and like they're always trading fucking art and shit. But when you do that, you also have unchecked fucking cargo. So like whatever the fuck's going on there, to wrap it all up, whatever the fuck's going,
Wrap it up.
whatever the fuck's going on there is weird. The construction is way too hardcore to just be a fucking airport.
Or just like the edgelords in the 90s that saw Lucifer and were like, what's it really called, first of all?
Lucifer, I don't know. Just Lucifer.
It can't be really that.
It's, I don't know, some Mustang or some shit.
But I mean, just the edgelords in that meeting to be like, yeah, let's go for it. You know,
artists are fucking gay.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
they try to be like real anti and badass, and then they do shit. And you're just like, dude, okay, like you're kind of a pedophile, bro. Like,
Yeah.
why are you being this edgy?
That's a 32-foot horse is a crazy move.
$650,000 made of fiberglass. It's just a big ass boat sitting upright.
That is a lot, but the $130 million for the mural project, that's
For all the art in Denver Airport.
Oh, okay, all right. 'Cause
Still.
that makes sense. It's the size of, it's bigger than Manhattan.
Yeah, but that's,
Which I'd have to see for myself, because that sounds insane to me.
it doesn't make sense. And
It must include the air. It must include like all the runways and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
Like it's not like the airport itself can't be that big.
the airport is very big, and then the other weird thing, and this goes into all the human trafficking and stuff like that, is at the Denver airport, the barbed wire on top of the fences is pointed the wrong way. So it's not keeping people out, it's keeping people in.
What?
So like, in a jail, you try to like climb out and
I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
So
it's like the three. It's just
it's going
aimed-
inwards
it's aimed
instead of
in,
outwards, like
a prison.
Yes.
It's got prison barbed wire.
Yes.
Wow, dude, that's weird.
There's just shit that you look at and you're just like, this doesn't sit right with me.
I wouldn't want you Columbo in my ass, dude.
I'm not Columbo, dude. I'm just chilling.
I wouldn't want you on my trail.
I'd rather talk to Stephen Kelly about the fucking fourth dimension and shit. Like, I don't fucking like this shit. Because I started watching it and you look at it, there's no need for fucking tunnels except if you're going through a mountain in the Lehigh Valley. That makes sense. Like, oh, we can't do this. We're going to have to fucking bore a tunnel through this.
Yeah, I looked up that Ravens Rock thing. I'm gonna see if I can check out the one that's here.
There's definitely
allegedly
a bunch of weird
that
shit,
we
yeah.
have an underground military base here.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is it?
I gotta look it up. I think it was Luzerne County. I gotta look it back up.
Luzerne?
I gotta look it back up.
Very interesting. Yeah, well, that'll do it for now. But whatever the fuck's going on there, look into it. Try to send me fucking shit on it because I can't find any other shit. All 404 not found.
What for the DIA?
DIA,
The weird
all
shit.
that,
for
all
the
the weird stuff, or someone just hit me with the website where I can enjoy the comfortableness of my old conspiracies that I used to be able to look at and just kind of turn the brain off and listen to some cool shit. 'Cause I'm not trying.
You're done. You're tapping out.
I'm not tapping out.
You're tapping out on like stuff that's relevant.
Not stuff that's relevant, because the only thing that's relevant right now is stupid ass red wave, blue wave stuff and white hats, black hats.
And you're not with that.
I mean, Stephen Kelly told me there is no good or bad. The people who haunt me in fucking sleep paralysis are just fucking things.
Yeah, I'm looking this up right now. Just taking forever.
I mean, dude.
Westmoreland County.
Westmoreland, really? That's actually pretty close.
Yep.
Something to hit up, but other than that, I'm fucking starving, dude.
Oh yeah, sorry, man.
No, you're good. I thought I'd wouldn't be that
I thought you
hungry.
just had way more shit.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
literally all I got in Denver
All right.
Airport. Wild deep dive, baby. All right.